Hello, I am Andrew Byers. I am one half of the team that worked on TypeRose. I was the front-end developer. My partner, Christian Thompson, was the back-end developer. And I'm excited to present TypeRose today. So TypeRose is a web-based learning tool that interacts with the user by giving information on basics of programming while also prompting for user input. We felt like what inspired us to make this was that we felt like learning code is typically kind of clunky and inaccessible, and we wanted to make learning code more conversational, and wanted to prove that anyone can code, and that everybody should code. We also wanted to provide a more visually pleasing learning experience, which makes it more accessible, because we felt like a lot of times it can be intimidating when people trying to learn to code are just presented with walls of text. To build it, we use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, MongoDB, Node.js, and JS Express. In the future, when we have more time, we'd like to fully implement the user registration database. We'd also like to add functionality to return to lessons you've already done, and that'll be implemented when we add a lot more lesson modules for other language topics. And we'd also like to improve responsiveness on mobile devices, make it more accessible for mobile users. And we'd also like to put it on a public domain sometime in the future so that anyone can use it. And now I will throw it over for a short demo. All right, so this is the login page for TypeRose. So this is what we used MongoDB for, to have a user database. As you can see, if you put garbage in, it won't actually let you log in. We just have one user set up. And here's the homepage for TypeRose. If we hit start, we can go straight into the first lesson. So TypeRose prints one line at a time to make it more accessible, to not overload you with information. It'll intermittently prompt the user for certain things, asking questions, or in this case, a name. And so this, for example, is introducing the concept of variables, and it tries to put it in something literally anyone would be able to understand. So we used a hash system for this, which means it kind of all stays on the same page. We were able to decrease load times a lot by doing that. So it'll automatically just progress through more lessons. So for example, here's a variable, and it's going to prompt for us to put in a proper instantiation of a variable. It's actually on the next page here. We wanted to do color coding as well with syntax, because that, again, it's just all about accessibility, about making people understand. Color coding is a great thing for that. So here, for example, it's wanting me to make a var greeting equal to hello world. You can see the syntax right up there. But we did create error handling with this as well. So for example, here, if you do this wrong, it'll ask you to try again. Or if that's right and you do the string wrong, it will also correct you there. There it is. It will let you go forward. And I'll go straight to the next line. And you can essentially move at your own pace, going page by page. All we've implemented so far is this just basic variables lesson, but we've set up a framework to be able to easily create more and more lessons as we go. So yes, this has been TypeRose. Thank you for watching.